Every year, millions of consoles get thrown away, but then somehow Goodwill gets them, and then finally they end up in my hands. But here's the thing, you never know what these consoles are hiding inside. So today, we're testing 15 of these Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo consoles to see if they're pure trash or holding some secrets. Guys, welcome to the Pittsburgh Pow! So guys, got a Black Elite 360 here, and it's got a somewhat old manufacturer date, so maybe we're on the NXT dashboard. I don't know, but let's plug it in and find out. Oh yeah, that's an old dashboard. Ooh, baby, here we go. And I think that's NXC, could be Blades. Okay, I'll take it. NXC, man, I'll take that all day, baby. Let's go. Let's go ahead and connect this profile. We got Samaja 219, 2000 gamer score. Okay, let's see what they're playing here. We've got NCAA football 08, 07, NFS Most Wanted, Fusion Frenzy. Dude, these are all old games. So this person definitely just hasn't played in ages, which explains the whole NXT dashboard situation. Now let's see if there's any games downloaded. We got Hexic HD and that's it. Oh man, come on. We've got a what? We've got a Chubsy Cook PC connected, or was connected. It's interesting. And our downloaded videos are all pretty standard stuff that I've seen on a lot of 360s that just, I guess, come bundled with some of them. Oh, and we got some music here. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. 12 songs, all from 12 different albums. And yeah, a bunch of artists for the most part I've never heard of. Whatever. Let me know if you've ever heard of those, but let's go back and check out the system storage next up. And yeah, all that looks pretty standard. Let's pop the disk drive open and hopefully it opens. Nope, of course it doesn't. There it goes. Jeez. No, come back. There it goes. All right, stay open, please. Toss the game inside. Finally closed. Let's see if it loads up. After all that, it doesn't even try to read it. Great, okay. Oh man, in case you were wondering, this thing needs a new band inside the disk drive. It's pretty easy to swap. I'm not gonna do it in this video, but we usually do it before we sell these consoles. And by the way, guys, this series is sponsored by Whatnot, so every console in this video is currently listed in my Whatnot shop. And of course, you sign up, you get a $15 credit to save some money, but let's go and move on to the next console. Okay, so guys, here we have a 360, and honestly, it looks pretty good, all things considered. So let's plug it in and see if it works. See if the disk drive pops open, and oh wow, pretty smooth. Okay. And hey, console's booting up as well. We got some profiles. We've got what is that? CPS 22. CPS, is that like Child Protection Services? Okay. Paul RS 36, Rocket Man, Shan 07, Shurer Magic 12, and Torch. This one guy has Xbox Live profile, so let's boot him up and see what he's got going on. He's last playing some Black Ops back in 2014. And I guess the first games he played were all these Xbox Live arcade games, which is not surprising. They probably came for free on this console, which I will actually find that out here in just a second. And yep, sure enough, we got all these all these trials. Holy crap, 19 games here. And yeah, so far they are all demos and trials. The only full game is Hexic HD. Wow. Also, what is this? Call of Duty 3 Saint Lo demo? Let me try to boot that up and see what it is. Oh, it's because it's a battle in Saint Lo, France. Okay, that's all right. That's interesting. Never actually seen that before. Let's go ahead and pop a game inside though and see if this thing will read. And you know what? Wow. Surprisingly, the game is reading fine. That surprises me because the console is blowing air like crazy. Like the fans keep ramping up, and I've just been on the dashboard, which is never a great sign. But anyways, it is working. Let's go back and explore the console some more. You be quiet, please. Calm down. Got a bunch of downloaded videos, but they're all the standard stuff. But the interesting part is we have this Admin 1 connected to the PC. Almost sounds like it was I don't know, a 360 at a workplace. Like who else calls their, I guess your home PC could be called Admin 1, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's not as common. Also got the Internet Explorer, of course. And oh no. Initial setup's grayed out, man. I don't want any more pizza. So setup is grayed out. That means his family settings is turned on, which means it's basically child locked. Let's go ahead and try to guess the code here, and hopefully we can get in. I got a feeling though, if this guy was hooked up to a PC called Admin 1, it just like feels like a system administrator kind of thing where he's got an actual secure password. So I don't have much hope, but we're gonna try anyway. Okay, it was 9999. All right, now for the real test. What is the secret question? Is it?
Some men are born great. Others have greatness thrust upon them. For you, this is that very moment.
Wow. There is zero chance I ever would have guessed that in a million years. Favorite person from history? Not just Teddy Roosevelt, Teddy R. All lowercase, just an abbreviation. Dude, I mean, yeah, great question, because nobody's ever guessing that. Well, let's turn this thing off. Unfortunately, he did not make the passcode very unguessable, so whatever. Well, all right, guys, console is working. If you want to buy this exact console, it'll be on Whatnot right now, so go check it out. Let's move on to our next console. Okay, guys, we got a couple fat PS2s here, and honestly, they look pretty good. Like, this one's looking solid here. Pretty clean, all things considered. And this PS2 also looks pretty solid, and I'm curious if there's anything in the expansion bay, of course. I'm still waiting to find something in one of these things, and nope, nothing. But all right, let's plug these things in and see if they work. All right, PS2 on. Okay, it's booting up. Let's see if there's a game inside. Please, something. man. Okay, well, this PS2 is not wanting to output any video. Okay, well, I guess this PS2 is toast. There's no output here. Let me try the second PS2. All right, turn this thing on. Well, this one has no power. Wow, great. Okay, well, 2 duds in a row. Maybe there's a disc inside this thing. I'm not gonna open it up and find out, but if you want to buy this thing, you can find out yourself. They'll both and whatnot, but let me grab a couple more PS2s and we'll test those out. Okay guys, got a couple more. Hopefully we have better luck with these 2 PS2s. Again, a couple more fat PS2s. And great, of course the one I pulled out already happens to have a note that says no power. This one fortunately does not have a note on it, but it does have a missing front cover on the disk drive. And yeah, otherwise it looks fine. Let's go ahead and plug these in and hopefully at least one of them works. Wow, what a surprise. This one has no power. I love untested consoles that have notes on them with the present issue they currently have. That's my favorite. Now for number 2 here. Okay, thank goodness this one has power. Let's go ahead and see if it turns on though. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. It took 4 PS2s. I'm gonna pop this disk drive open. Maybe there is something inside. And oh, there is. Wow, we have Crash Team Racing. Let's go. That's actually really hype. Finally, man, a PS2 game inside. And this thing, it's not looking great. Oh, it's actually not even a PS2 game. It's a PS1 game. That's why it's black on the bottom. But anyways, let's pop this thing back inside and see if it'll actually read. It didn't appear to earlier, but we'll try again. Well, you know, I'll give it a few minutes, let it read in the background. Let's toss in a random untested memory card and see what's on this thing in the meantime. Oh, wait, oh, there it was. Nice. Just in time. Let's go ahead and boot it up and see if it'll actually launch. And yeah, there it goes. It's booting up just fine. Now, I see this a lot on PS2s where they'll legitimately take a whole minute and a half to read a game, but it does eventually work, so better than nothing. Let's go back to the main menu, though, and try out the memory card. Flashbang. We got some stuff here. It looks like the save data is from, wow, that is really bright. From 2020, but that's pretty recent for a PS2. Got some GTA, NCAA, Need for Speed, a few NASCAR games. But cool, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and toss in a PS2 game next up though and see if it'll read that. And of course, man, after being the worst looking PS2 in the last 4 I've gotten, it actually works the best. Well, if you guys want to buy any of those PS2s, go check them out. They're on Whatnot right now. And of course, you sign up, you get a $15 credit to save a good chunk of money. Let's move on to our next console. Okay guys, I got a weird one here. This thing's got something rattling around inside. Is that a coin? What is that? It gives me flashbacks to the PS3 from the Hampton Mega Hall where I found legitimately coins inside of the disk drive. So let's plug this thing in and see what's inside of it. Okay, turn this thing on. Oh wow, immediately the fan blasts and there's a red dot of death. Let me see if I can open the disk drive up at least. Hello, come on. Apparently the disk drive will not open. Let me try to open it up manually. There it goes, okay. And oh, yo, got Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in here. Hey, that's hype. Ooh. Never mind, that looks bad. Yeah, somebody moved this thing around while the game was playing. That's what happened usually on the 360, so that's unfortunate. I'm curious if I can hear any more of the, yeah, I definitely still hear the stuff clanking around in here. Where is that? Come on, bro, get out of here. Well, it's not coming out. Let me go ahead and just open this thing up and try to find them. Ah, dang it, I got this whole thing apart and the coins are in the disk drive, so I gotta keep going further. There it is. We have a freaking nickel in the bottom. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's a dime. Sorry. What in the world? I guess somebody at some point in time used a dime to try to open the disk drive because it was stuck or something, or I don't know what they were doing, man, but that was bad. All right, guys, console does not work, obviously. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, guys, got a 360 Slim here, and it's wait a second. Wow. Whoa, I did not notice that. Oh my goodness, the entire front piece is melted. There's no way. I've seen a lot of consoles that look like they're in house fires, but this one quite literally was in a fire. Look at that. It's melted, it's deformed, like the entire disk drive is deformed as well. That is 100% from fire. That is wild. Okay, let's plug this thing in and see what happens. I mean, like, holy crap, you can't make that up. We'll see if it turns on. There's no way. There's a disc inside too. If this thing turns on and works, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, a freaking Xbox 360 was on fire and melted, cannot work. That is just absurd. We got Cap City Baller here. We got Prince Fahim. I mean, dude, and there's a game inside. Let me go and see if the disk drive will pop open. No. I mean, what do I say at this point? Like, this is absurd. It's working perfectly. It's like a perfect 360 Slim despite the entire front piece being malformed, disformed, unformed, reformed, melted. Man, I'm just at a loss for words now. But let's go ahead and explore this console a little bit and see what's on it. We got Cap City Baller, as you saw here. Last play on UFC Undisputed 3, which is what's in the disk drive right here. And yeah, it looks perfectly fine. All the way back to Madden NFL 12. Let me go and see if there's any games on this hard drive here. Actually, how much storage do we have here? Probably, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Fire 360 has child lock on it, bro. Okay, first of all, storage space. I used it all to the max, 73 megabytes left. But there's just the 4 gigs built into the 4 gigs built into the board. Okay, let's guess the code here. Hopefully I can guess it. Well, I've tried quite a few codes here and I can't get in, which is, yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, well, let's go ahead and reset the passcode, which means we gotta find out what the question is here, and if it's favorite, no, favorite food. Okay, here we go. If this is pizza, I might just explode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out. Pizza? Is it? You know what? The one time I actually kind of wish it was pizza, it's not pizza. Oh, come on, man. All right, let's try pizza. Nope. How about wings? Nope. How about fried chicken? Dang it. All right, guys, I tried like 20 different food combinations and I can't figure it out, which is really tragic considering it's usually pizza, but this console greatly confuses me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and toss in this disc and see if it reads. If this reads, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Yep, there she goes. I mean, holy crap, man, that's insane. Now, guys, let me show you a closer up look at this faceplate because you just gotta see it close up. Okay, so starting with the disk drive, you can see how malformed that is. There's just like, it's got waves in it. It's so melted. The X is literally gone. The numbers are just like falling off. It just feels like a melted plastic there. And of course, our power button's just covered in grime and stuff. This part right here is literally just sticking out. Like, look at that. What in the world? And yeah, we're melted over here as well. So you can see why I'm surprised the console works at all, let alone turns on, reads games, has a free game inside, has parental control. I mean, just like, holy crap, this thing's unique. But man, you want to buy this exact console? It is for sale right now and whatnot, so go check that out. And guys, let's move on. All right, guys, got an old 360 here with the AV port only, but let's plug it in and see if it works. All right, plugged in, turn this thing on. What was that? I'm sure weird noise in the disk drive. Let's go ahead and pop it open, and it looks fine. What? I started clicking in the disk drive. What is going on here? The console's not finishing booting. Probably got a bad hard drive on this thing, and yep, there it is. Let's swap the hard drive and see if it'll boot. Okay, yeah, now it's booting, and we got a gold hard drive here, man. We got Andy Butternubs, Burrito Lady, E46 2002 BMW 330xi. Wow, okay, so it's just a car name. Garfunkel, Haley, Kayla, Michael, Musical Agate, Ajay, however you say that. Pain Tends to Hurt, Tacticoma, Temporal Boot, Thaddeus, Wireable Elm 91. Holy crap, these are all Xbox Live profiles too, and they all have like a decent amount of gamer score. This is wild. Let's explore. California, I guess. Okay. Do you want a taco? I mean, I guess if you're in Cali, you definitely want a taco, but Edgewater, Maryland is his location? That doesn't add up. All right. He was playing Battle Block Theater. What is that? Warface. What is that? WSOP Full House Pro. I don't know, man. The rest of the games here I recognize, but I don't know. There's just like 3 in a row that were games I've never seen before. Let's check out the games here and see what's under this tab. We got Need for Speed Carbon, the full game, SSX full game, Warface full game, Battlefield Bad Company 2, the full game. These aren't gonna work though, I guarantee you. Dang it, man. Okay, so basically this hard drive here is just a random untested one that was in a lot that from Goodwill that just was taken off a console, I guess, at some point in time, and yeah, that gives us issues, and now the games won't work. We got the Skate 2 demo though, and honestly a bunch of other demos. So not all hope is lost that you got other demos here, but anyways, let's check out the rest of the console. Checking out our TV and movies, we got a Crackle app, we got the system video player, see if there's anything downloaded here. We got the Forza 3 customized video, pretty standard. But yeah, let's go back and check out the other profiles. Burrito Lady. First we saw tacos, now we see burrito. They're playing Shoot Mini Robots, another game I've never heard of. Now checking out the BMW guy here, he's got a, what is that, Go Hard or Go Home, but pretty standard for a 360 profile. Message there, but no bio. And last playing Test Drive Unlimited 2 back in 2020. Wow, I mean, that's pretty recent, especially for an old fat console like this, but that's neat. And you know, with consoles like these, they have a ton of profiles. Wait, what is this? Garfunkel O. Is that a real photo? It almost looks like a real photo right there. But anyways, what I'm always thinking with these consoles is like, where did they come from? Who played these consoles? Like, were they in a dorm room with a bunch of kids? Or was it just a house with a ton of kids that all played on it a lot? I don't know, it's always interesting just kind of theorizing and trying to figure out what it did or where it went. This guy says howdy. And he's also from Maryland. So I guess all these guys are in Maryland, or guys and girls. And last online date is 2017 as Shoot Mini Robots. So let's go ahead and pop the disk drive back open, toss the game inside and see if it'll read. And of course it does, man. I mean, hey, I'll take it. All right, guys, you wanna buy this exact console? It's on Whatnot right now. And of course, sign up, get a $15 credit to use on anything in the app. But guys, let's move on to our next console. So I have a Wii to test out here, and it's looking a little bit sus. It's got lots of brown spots, including whatever that is there. So let's plug it in and find out if it works. All right, let's boot this thing up. Ooh, baby, that don't sound good. Okay, now booted up here, we've got a pretty standard looking, pretty standard looking home menu at first glance. It's got a bunch of apps and stuff, but nothing too crazy here. Let me start by fixing this Wii sensor bar. All right, there we go. And we'll start with the console nickname, I guess, while we're here. See what it is, Wii. That's a good one. I like that. And oh, let's check out the internet settings. We got freaking pin. Restricted parental controls. Yeah, I can't guess it. All right, let's go back. Let's hop on the internet channel and see if there's anything there. Huh, okay, so it's actually not even downloaded. We have to download the channel even though it shows there. Okay, well, let's go back. I'm checking that out because I recently found out you can actually go to the internet channel and see some bookmarks from the past, and it's kind of interesting to see what people are doing if they bookmark stuff. I don't think people did that very often, but when they did, it's pretty nifty. Oh, baby, we got some me's, and a lot of them look like they are from the Check Me Out channel, maybe. That guy just fell. What the heck? Alien guy. Aunt Ginny, Daddy-O, Daddy-O-Yo, Mr. Alien. Why so many aliens here? Not Mr. Alien, come on, man. What the heck? Mommy, Veronica, William, Z, and Zach. Okay, so bunch of randomies, honestly. All right, let me test the game inside of this bad boy and see if it reads. It didn't sound very good earlier, so I don't have high hopes, but yep, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah, it's not gonna read. It's tragic. Well, if you want to try to fix this console up, it's on Whatnot right now, so go check it out. And let's go ahead and grab another Wii, see if we can find a free game. Okay, next Wii plugged in. This one's looking a little bit dirty. And of course, no free game inside, because why would there be? Oh, ooh, there's an SD card inside, baby. Look at this, though. Ooh, yeah. A 2 gig SD card, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go ahead and boot this thing up. Oh, it's modded. That's what I'm talking about. Yo. Okay, we got almost 2 full pages of just apps and stuff here. So let's go ahead and cycle through and see what's on this thing. So we got configurable USB. We've got backup disk channel, homebrew channel, Wii Shop channel. Even got some classic games like Super Mario Bros. 3, the Wii channel, of course, Brain Challenge, The Incredible Maze, the disk channel randomly over here, and of course, World of Goo. Why do I always see World of Goo on these consoles? Dr. Mario Online RX, Groove and Blocks, Pokemon Rumble, and yeah, let's go ahead and just start with, let's start the Mii channel here and see what's on that. Oh, baby, we got a bunch of Miis. That's what I'm talking about. 62, yeah. We got A, we got Alf, BK, Baby Ninja, Bart S, Batman, Big B. We'll leave it at that. Brian G, Bryce, Catwoman. This is classic. All of these are from the Check Me Out channel. Garfield, Dexter. Oh, you got Dexter? Okay. Dark Vader, DH. Yes, that is a guy with glasses there. Hello Kitty, Homer, Hulk Hogan, Jackie Chan, Jason, Kanye West, Joker, JKU. What is that? RoboCop, Zombie, and excuse me? I'm not gonna try, but that is quite the Mii menu, man. Console nickname is a face. Wow, that's unique. Usually when I check out the nickname, it's just like an actual name or just it says Wii, but I like that. That's cool. Now let me try this backup disc channel. I'm always curious to boot these up and see what they do. I'm gonna throw in Wii Sports and just see what happens here. So I booted up the backup disc channel and it just booted straight into the game. Is that literally just a backup channel for playing games? Is that what that means? I thought it meant like you could back up the disc to your Wii. Okay, I misunderstood. Let's play some Wii Sports because why not? I guess Hello Kitty was the last one playing here. Sure. Let's see if we can get a strike on our first frame here. There we go. There we go. Bro. No. It's a little tricky right here. Look at that. Watch that. Watch that. Ah, crap. Whoa. I guess we can also check out the homebrew channel here and see if there's anything on it that's noteworthy. We got a Super Nintendo emulator here. Hello. Do I have to do something special on this channel? Why does my Wii remote not work anymore? Okay, I haven't used the Wii homebrew channel in a while, but I don't recall if there's something that's tricky here. But my remote just disconnected and I can't get it to connect again, and I can't control anything. Yeah, I don't know, man. Overall, though, the console works. It's modded. It's got a bunch of Miis, some interesting Miis. So of course it's for sale right now if you want to buy it, but let's go ahead and move on to the next console. All right guys, got a Wii here that honestly looks fairly normal, but let's plug it in and find out if it works. All right, plugged in. Remember guys, you want to buy a Pittsburgh Pile t-shirt, got these things for sale right now. Check it out. These things are pretty sick and you can match me. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on though. Of course, no free game inside because why would there be? And honestly, at first glance, looks like a pretty standard Wii. Let's go ahead and just start with the Mii channel and see what's on it. Okay, we got, 45 Miis here. Okay, we got 10, 11, 12, 9, Abby, what? Sawyer, Sheldon, Stu, Sunshine, and Voldemort. Wow, so I guess they're a Harry Potter fan, but otherwise pretty normal Miis. Let's go back and next up we'll check out the, come on, go back. Let's go check out the internet channel. And not much on it. All right guys, so next up let me toss a game inside and we'll see if this thing reads up. Yeah, that's not good. Yep, definitely not reading. Oh, that's tragic, man. All right, guys, want to buy this Wii, it'll be on Whatnot, so go check that out, and let's move on to our next console. Okay, guys, pretty unique one here. We have a PS1 Slim, which is like one of the maybe 2 in this entire lot, and of course, no game inside, but honestly, this thing looks pretty good. Mechanism is popping straight open, love to see it. Rubber feet intact. Honestly, this is a pretty nice looking PS1, but let's plug it in and hopefully it works. All right, plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Oh yeah, I got that classic PS1 boot up. Man, that's nostalgia. I mean, the first console I ever owned was a PS1 that I got from a yard sale across the street from where I lived. And I had like this Razor scooter game for it. Man, I played the crap out of that. But let's go ahead and toss the PS1 game inside of this thing and see if it reads. Oh baby, there it goes. There it goes. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. I'm honestly not sure how we had so many dirty consoles in this entire lot and then we end up with like a pretty clean looking PS1, so hey, I'll take it. But of course, if you want to buy this exact console, it's on Whatnot right now, so go check that out. Also get a $15 credit for signing up and you can save a good chunk of money. But let's move on to our next console. Okay, guys, got a PS3 here, and in classic Goodwill fashion, it is missing the hard drive on the side, and of course, the top is just like, it's mutilated. Wait, what in the world? The flap here is just misaligned. That's awesome. But as you can see by the trim here, it is a backwards compatible PS3, which is nice to see. So let's plug it in and see if it works. All right, turn this bad boy on, and wow, that was fast. Wow, okay. Yellow light of death, that's great. This thing just is not playing around. It's just the immediate yellow light of death, which is tragic. Well, you want to buy it and try to fix it, it'll be on Whatnot, so go check that out, and let's move on to another console. Okay, guys, OG Xbox here, and this thing has a lot of pieces missing in the corner. Like, there's a little chip piece there. There's 3 in a row right here, 2 right there. I don't think I've ever seen this on a OG Xbox before. And oh my goodness, what is this? We have just orange residue on the bottom. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Okay, we got power here. Let's see if the disk drive opens up, and if there's a game inside. Ooh, we got a game. We got Step Brothers. Yo, yeah, baby, that's a good. Ooh. It's a good movie, and also the disc is looking a little sus. What happened there? I don't know about that, but anyways, that's hype to get Step Brothers inside. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's more of a 360 era kind of movie, but still, I'll take it here. Let's go ahead and check out the memory. I bet we got some good stuff on here if they're watching Step Brothers, man. Let's find out. We got Brute Force, Buffy, Chaos Bleeds, Monopoly Party. What? NHL Hits. Yo, that was a fun game back in the day. Serious Sam. What is that? Serious Sam 2? Never heard of either of those. Also got the Slugfest. Nice. Love it. And yeah, that's about it. All right, let's go ahead and pop the movie back in and see if the movie will read. Well, this drive's stuck. Bro, what? Excuse me? No, you will read Step Brothers. Come on. No, you will read it. No, you will read it. This is not an option. No. Come on. There we go. Need a little bit of manhandling, but let's see what happens now. It's trying hard, but no dice. Let me try to throw an OG Xbox game inside and see if that'll read. Yeah, no dice there, so I guess it's just a bad Xbox rather than a bad Step Brothers disc, which honestly, I'll take that, man, because, and now it's stuck in. Bro, get in there. Get in there. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Guys, want to buy this console and tame it? It'll be on Whatnot, so go check it out, and let's move on to the next console. Now, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and of course, remember, every console in this video is currently listed on Whatnot in my shop, so go check those out. And if you want to keep binge watching the Pittsburgh pile, check out this video here, and I think you'll enjoy. I'll see you there.